welcome.
Yeah, hello, it's a great honor for me. So hello everyone, my name is Olena, as you already could notice, and basically I'm sales and support team lead at Keyapp, what a platform for mobile apps promotion and mobile games promotion. So as you could understand, today we will talk about mobile games and mobile apps and basically about App Store optimization. So if to talk about my personal experience with mobile apps, I would like to say that it was started almost 3 years ago when I joined Keyapp, and it is possible to say that within this period of time, I have already worked with different types of applications and faced actually different strategies and different cases for your application optimization and then promotion. And if to talk shortly about Keyapp, as you could understand, we work with mobile applications, with mobile games. So among these services we provide is, of course, keyword promotion, free tools to analyze your application before you start the promotion or before you start App Store optimization. And we also work with app reputation management to help app developers, app marketers to increase the overall rating of the application and to work correctly with app reviews to get the best feedback from their users. So within 7 years of our work, we have already worked out our own strategies to promote the application and basically faced different cases, both of successful and unsuccessful ways of promotion. So I suppose we can share some experience and like advice how it is better to proceed with App Store optimization, because it is a kind of difficult process which should be done on a permanent basis when you have the application. So as you could see, today we will talk about App Store optimization, main mistakes done in App Store optimization, and basically how to make your ASO work for your app success. So first of all, I suppose it is important to discuss what App Store optimization is. So it is a process of improving an app's visibility and user appeal in the App Store. And of course, it is the process of increasing app conversion rates with the aim to get more downloads, both from the search and from some explore or browse traffic. So one of the main aims of ASO, as I have already told, is the increasing of the amount of organic users. And to achieve this aim, it is important to increase the app positions for search requests on Google Play or App Store. And of course, one more important aim of ASO is the high click-through rate, or so-called CTR. So to optimize for high CTR, it is needed to convince your users actually to click on application, to go to its app page, and basically download. So typical CTR optimization includes your app title, icons, screenshots, some promo videos. It is logically that at this stage you may ask why App Store optimization is so important and is so popular now, and why more and more app marketers basically starting to focus a lot of attention. And I would like to share some numbers from Statista, and you may see how many applications now, both on Google Play and App Store, like 3.5 on Google and 1.6 even more on Apple. And analyzing these data, we understand that basically the competitiveness increases with every day, and it is needed to pay a lot of attention and make a lot of efforts to convince organic users even just to go to app page. So about some advantages of App Store optimization, as I have already told, the main aim to increase the amount of organic users and to increase the app visibility on Google Play or App Store. So among some pros, of course, also getting downloads by relevant users. It is extremely important for conversion rates, because when users go to Google Play or to App Store, and when they type any kind of search request in the search bar, they already know what they would like to download. So if they, for example, rate fitness app, they are intended to download this app, and basically they do not want to download any other type of application. And that's why I also can tell that traffic from the search, both on Google Play and App Store, is the most important and the most considerable part of the traffic which application can get. And of course, one more aim of App Store optimization is the increase of app revenue and conversion rates. Actually, as you may know, there are various ways to monetize your application, like in-app ads, subscription models, in-app purchases. And as a result, when you release the application, to bring more users to it, you like to, for example, load some ad campaigns on Google Ads, Facebook ads. But if App Store listing isn't converting and convincing users to download your app, your ad spendings may be actually wasted. And it is important to remember that App Store optimization involves this conversion rate optimization. And at this stage, let's pay some attention to mistakes which may be done by app developers, some project managers, while they work with App Store optimization and web app promotion. So first of all, is that you as app developer do not create the strategy for App Store optimization. So if to tell from our experience, most app developers and publishers may even not think about App Store optimization at this stage. They develop the application and actually try to postpone this process as much as possible to app release. But I would like to say that extremely wrong approach, and it is recommended to start work with App Store optimization before the release, and sometimes to create a kind of strategy and plan even before you start developing, because first of all, it is needed to analyze the app market and your niche you are going to enter. So that may include the analysis of some top charts, top categories. For example, if you have a game, it is completely logical to go to Google Play or to App Store and analyze such categories as top free games, top paid games, popular games. And in such a way, you will be able to get what type is popular now in a particular niche and what trends actually may be followed already with your application. The next is when you create this strategy for your App Store optimization process, it is important to analyze the competitors. If you have already decided which type of game or application you are going to develop, it is needed to conduct a profound analysis of competitors. This analysis, as well as the analysis of some top charts, will give you an understanding how your competitors work with the application, how often they update it, which changes they implement, and actually how they optimize the text and graphic metadata. And also one more point here is the analysis of trends and visual optimization. Of course, for different categories and types of apps or games, there may be different trends, but in most cases, if the app has a lot of competitors, it is easy to follow common trends, and it is needed to analyze this because actually visual assets, so icons, screenshots, promo videos, influences the conversion rate from view to download, in the highest way. So on the screenshot, I have a simple example. For example, you have translation app, and I just went to App Store, typed in the search bar translator, and we see some common things. Like if to check icons, we see that mostly app developers or App Store optimization specialists are trying to use blue or dark blue colors when they optimize an icon. Maybe, of course, it is connected with the most popular translator in the world, like Google Translate. But anyway, it is already a trend which may be followed as well. And the next mistake which may be done in App Store optimization is that you do not work with keyword cloud. Basically, keyword research is the first step you as an app developer or app marketer may do when you are going to proceed with optimization. But from our experience, many developers and marketers are making the same common mistakes here. And one of them is targeting mostly high volume keywords, not working with keyword suggestions on the store, and a kind of long keywords which has lower popularity. And in general, sometimes a lot of app developers are targeting too few keywords for the project, let's say 30, 50. So the first point here is that it is needed to work with store suggestions. So when you go to Google Play or App Store again and type any kind of request in the search bar, you may see the suggestions from the store. And basically for these keywords, there are more chances that users will choose them and check the search list for this search request. And basically it is important to work with suggestions and also expand your keyword research on a permanent basis, because in such a way you will have an understanding of all the changes in keyword popularity, in your app positions in the search list for the particular keywords. And of course, you will discover some new search requests which can be used in your text metadata update. And the next point here is that usually app developers do not pay attention to long-tailed keywords. And I would like to say that it is a kind of mistake. Of course, when you proceed with App Store optimization, when you gather the keyword research for your application, which is actually in the most popular categories, may consist of 200, 250 keywords minimum. And when you add this request to any ASO tool to check the popularity, you see that such long-tailed keywords are not popular, and you may think that there is no sense in adding them to metadata or in promotion for such keywords. And it is wrong approach, because of course some popular keywords like translator may bring the application more organic traffic, and it is logical. But one more side here is that for such keyword, the competitiveness is also higher, and in the future for the application, it will be not so easy to get into the index for such a search request, as well as to promote and to get some top positions for such keywords, because it is important to be in top, as top 5 apps usually receive the organic traffic from the search, but the competitiveness is high. And the main point here, I would like to note that working with long-tailed keywords is also important, because it is easier for the application to get into the index for such requests, as well as to get top positions. The next mistake here is that you do not localize the application. So first of all, what localization is? App localization refers to the process of adapting the interface and functionality of mobile application to suit foreign language markets. And of course, this gives the game or the application the possibility to get more downloads worldwide. But working with different games and apps on a permanent basis, we would like to say that most app developers do not localize their apps for other markets, thinking that if the app is not translated inside, there is no sense to proceed with localization. Of course, to meet the user expectation when they download the application, it should be translated inside. But while you do the translation inside, at the same time, it is important to proceed with localization of your text and visual assets. One more important point here is that the localization is not the translation. So when you have created the app title, app in English or in your native language, it won't be enough just to translate, translate this to any other language and add actually to custom store listing on Google, for example. Because in each country, the are different, there are their own keywords which are popular in the particular niche. So when you localize the application, it is important to get the keywords for each local separately. So let's imagine that you have localized the application for the US, UK, Australia in English, and you would like to add Japan localization. So basically at this stage, you start from the beginning and add all the keywords in Japanese. Also, it is important to localize all text metadata, so the app title, the app description, short description on Google Play, or a subtitle on App Store. And of course, localize all the graphic assets. So here you may see the example. As for the graphic assets, actually remember that they are user-facing, so try to adapt all maps, calendars, and other elements you have on the screenshots or in promo videos to local markets. So one local user actually see the application, they understand that it was developed directly for them. And the same actually may be applied to the characters you use on the screenshot. Like on this example, you may see that for Japan, it is the same app, but for Japan and for the US, different models actually were used to localize the application to the Japanese market. The next mistake is that you do iterations on a permanent basis. Under iteration, I mean like changes in text or graphic metadata of the application. And have you ever thought how often it should be done? I usually ask this question, and I usually hear the answers that like several times, but it is not the right approach. And basically App Store optimization is an iterative process. And if to take some common information from our tests, for Google Play, it is okay to change the metadata every 4-8 weeks, depending on how the keywords you add to the text metadata or how the icon screenshot work and how actually they are converting from view to download. And as well here about Google Play every 4-8 weeks, because actually their algorithm is not working so fast, and Google Play needs some time to analyze all the changes you add and to give, for example, the indexation for the new keywords to put your application to top 250 for the keyword. And sometimes it may take even 1-2 weeks on Google Play. So that's why not so often we update the metadata on Google Play. But when we are talking about App Store, their algorithm is extremely fast and they accept all the changes in metadata fast. So you can actually add some changes in text or graphic metadata every 4 weeks if you see that this set of keywords and graphic assets do not work and do not give the desired results in conversion rates. One more recommendation here is for App Store optimization to work, you will need to try actually different things until you know what works, and then continue to optimize that. So from our experience, a simple way to iterate our ASO is to plan 3 different keyword sets and try each for about 4 weeks. And after you've gone through all sets, you may understand which sets give the best result, and actually already work with this set with some other changes in App Store optimization. The next mistake here is that a lot of app developers which work both with Google Play and App Store use the same approach to both stores. If you have ever worked with Google Play and App Store simultaneously or in different periods, but anyway, if you are familiar with App Store optimization on these 2 main stores, you could notice that they are completely different, and actually there is no sense to use the same strategy and the same approach. When we are talking about Google Play, as I have said previously, their algorithm is a kind of slow, and when you, for example, change title, change a long or a short description, they need some time to put the application or game in the index for the keywords. Usually it is 1 to 2 weeks, but sometimes it may take even longer period of time. And when we are talking about some basic things about App Store optimization and Google Play, first of all, different text fields are analyzed by stores with the aim to put the application to index. At the Google Play, it is title, it is the most important, and it is one common things with App Store. So for App Store, title is the most important field as well. Next is short description, which consists of 8 characters, and basically it gives the short understanding what your application about. And here it is important to put keywords as well. And one more, I would say, full description. So these are 3 main fields with which we work at the first steps of optimization. At App Store, the situation is a little bit different. So title as well, the most important thing, but here we already see subtitle and we see keyword field, which is absent on Google Play. And if to talk about full description of your application on App Store, like there is no sense to add keyword there. You may use it just to give your users an understanding what your application is about and which functionality it has. But to add keyword there is no sense, because they just do not check this field with the aim to give the indexation. Also about some basic things with the keywords in this field. So for Google Play, it is actually okay to add these same keywords several times in different fields. For example, you have puzzle game and you would like your application to be indexed, so to be found in search list for this request. So it is completely okay to add puzzle game to the title, to add puzzle to description, and to add puzzle to full description. But for App Store, there is no sense in repetition of the same keywords in different fields, because this doesn't increase the game or app chances to get into the index for the keyword. And the final mistake is like that you do not try to increase your app positions for the search request after you already did App Store optimization. So as I mentioned previously, keywords are words and phrases which are used by organic users to find any type of application. And all these keywords are added to text metadata with the aim to be indexed. And after this, Google Play or App Store analyzes your application and decides if it should be added to top list for the search request in particular country. Of course, the indexation process after the App Store optimization is done is a separate process for each country. So basically, in different countries, your application will have different positions, even for the same keyword. Like in the US, your game for the keyword puzzle game may be in top 1, and in the UK in top 20. And after all these optimization processes are done, they should be done actually before any kind of promotion, as well as before some ad campaigns. You may proceed with keyword promotion, which already may help you to increase the app positions for search requests with the aims to occupy higher ranks. So basically, it is the process of app positions increasing. And here are shortly about these steps to do before keyword promotion. Of course, it is optimization. It is the work with app reputation, the work with app metrics like conversion rates and crushes, because it is extremely important on Google Play, for example. If the application has low overall rating, like 3.0 or 2.5, most probably it won't occupy top position in the search for any keyword. If to talk about keyword promotion, how actually it is done. So in most cases, it is done with the help of special keyword installs, where you go to any service, set an order, and after this, the motivated users, for example, go to Google Play or App Store, type the application, and download it. In such a way, Google Play or App Store algorithm understand that the application becomes more and more popular with the particular search request and actually starts to increase the positions in the search. But as I have said before, it is needed to make sure that the application has good numbers like conversion rates, crushes, and of course, the app reputation management influences as well. Here are some tips about how to choose keywords for promotion if you decided to proceed with such additional tool in App Store optimization. So first of all, it is important to remember that it is possible to promote the app for the keywords only if it is indexed for the particular keyword. So under indexed, I mean that the application may be found in the search list for any search request. Usually on Google Play, when you type any search request in the search bar, you will see 250 applications. So it means that the application is indexed. And on Google Play, the situation, on App Store, the situation is quite different, because in most cases, there are 200, 300 apps in the search list. But for such popular keywords as puzzle and drifting, there may be even thousands of applications. The next point here is that when you're going both with App Store optimization, of course, and with the keyword promotion, it is important to pay attention only to relevant keywords. Under relevance, it is meant that the application is connected with this search request, and search request shortly describes what the application is about. Of course, it is possible that the application may be indexed for some irrelevant keywords, but there is no sense in promotion for such keywords because, as I have said previously, when users go to Google Play or App Store and type any kind of search request, they are already intended to download the particular type of application and they know what they are looking for. So relevance is important when we are talking about the amount of organic install the application may get after it reaches top rank for the particular keyword. And here also it is important to mention about keyword popularity. So actually, in general, all the keywords are divided in 3 groups according to the popularity, the keywords of low, middle, and high popularity. And this gives us an understanding if the keyword may bring some organic traffic after the application achieves top ranks. Of course, for keywords of high popularity, there are more organic, maybe received more organic downloads. Unfortunately, both Google Play or App Store don't give some official data about the keyword traffic, as well as Google Play doesn't give any official data even about the keyword popularity, while for App Store it is actually possible to get how popular the keyword is due to Apple search ads, and they have the official number from 5 to 100 showing if the keyword is popular. But when you proceed with App Store optimization and then with keyword promotion as an additional tool, it is important to mix different keywords of different popularity with the aim to attract as many organic installs as possible. As I have said previously, for the keywords of high popularity, the competitiveness is usually higher. So, for example, for the keyword puzzle, there are a lot of apps in the index, and as this keyword is relevant for puzzle games, each application would occupy top 1 for this keyword to be visible to organic users. But the promotion for such keyword is not so easy, and it will be difficult actually to achieve top 1, and the application should be, let's say, perfect, like with perfect overall rating, with some good reviews, a lot of good reviews. But when you promote the application for the keywords of middle and low popularity, the process of promotion itself is easier. And actually, from such keywords, you may also get the organic traffic. So it is better to mix. And about some strategies to use in keyword promotion with keyword installs. So, in App Store optimization, Google Play and App Store are completely different, as well as in keyword promotion. So when we are talking about Google Play, for them, let's start with some app metrics. For them, app metrics is extremely important. Like recently, we worked with the application, with 2 applications, and we promoted them for the same keywords. But one application had the rating 4.5 and another 3.2. And application with higher rating actually achieved the top 1 during 10 days with the help of keyword installs, and application with the rating 3.2 is still somewhere in top 15 for the keyword. Then about keyword promotion, like how to choose the keywords for promotion and how to group them. For Google Play, it is important to promote the keywords in groups, especially when these are keywords with the same core, like puzzle game, puzzle free, puzzle online, etc. In such a way, Google Play understands that the application becomes popular for the set of connected keywords, and actually the positions may increase faster, and one keyword will help another to increase. About the amount of keyword installs to use from any service you choose, for Google Play, usually this amount is low, and it is okay to proceed with keyword promotion with 5-10 installs with low positions. It is completely fine, and for Google Play algorithm, it will be enough to see that the application starts to increase the installs base. As for the promotion campaign slangs, for Google Play, as I have said, their algorithm is not as fast. It is seen when you update the text and visual metadata. This same is in keyword promotion, at least it is 5-7 days to give Google understanding that actually application starting to get some installs for the particular search request. And the same actually with the results. Oftenly, when we work with the some applications, the result is not seen while the promotion campaign is active or at once after it finished. That's also because of Google algorithm, and like they need some time to update the positions, and to get the application should occupy higher ranks for the search request. And with App Store, this situation is completely different. And basically, in both in App Store optimization and in keyword promotion, I would say that it is a kind of easier process to work with these tasks. It is possible to promote the application only for one keyword. It is completely enough if you decide that you would like to occupy top one for the keyword drifting car. You can promote the application only for this keyword during the particular period of time, and you may not add any other connected keywords with the same core drifting. But as for the amount of installs and lengths of campaigns, the same about installs. They need high amount of installs, but the length of campaign may be 1-2 days, and it will be completely enough for the application to get the installs within this particular period of time, and in 1-2 days as well, to show for the App Store to show the results of the promotion. So basically the process is like, today you may add the keyword installs to your application for the particular search request, and tomorrow you can already evaluate the results received. And at this stage, I would like to show some examples of keyword promotion, like shortly, how it may be used and which results may be achieved. So here with the first example, it is the keyword farm games, actually. So as you may see, here is the strategy for Google Play used, like the campaign of 5 days, long campaign with a different amount of installs. And here is the results received, like we started with the rank 39. Of course, all this keyword promotion was done after the App Store optimization is finished. So after the application is indexed, and we already could take some keywords to promotion. The next application is Car Simulator. The same, it is Google Play. We have started with the rank 35. So actually, top 30, top 40 is already a kind of high positions. Of course, these positions are not enough to get some organic traffic, because in most cases, when users type the request, when we are talking about games, they do not scroll the screen lower than top 15. So it is important actually to increase the ranks at least to top 15 to top 10 for the games, and for the apps it is even top 3. So the promotion was started with 35 rank, and actually the same strategy for Google Play with long campaign with different amount of installs, and it was managed by application to get top 3. But again, I would like to mention that it is a combination of App Store optimization, of app reputation management, of some metrics, and keyword promotion as an additional tool. And here is already the example for App Store. As you may see, we have started with top 10 already. The keyword match 3 games, and here approximately 100 installs daily was used to achieve top 2 for the search request. And the type of campaign is completely different than for Google Play. It is short, it is for 1 day, and we see that already in 2 days we notice the increase in the positions. And the next example for Google Play, the same long campaign. We started from the bottom of the list. Here are some positions increased already because of some changes on Google Play. And here we actually managed to achieve top 1. And as you may see, it is a common practice for Google Play when the installs are not stopped after you receive the particular desired rank, just with the aim to keep the position and to make sure that the application will occupy this rank. So just to sum up the all the details we have discussed. What is important when you proceed with App Store optimization? Of course, first of all, it is approaches. It is the creating of App Store optimization strategy where you analyze the competitors, some top charts. With this aim, also you may use different set of ASO tools. Like some tools as AppTweak may give you an understanding of some benchmarks, etc. Also, what is more important, it is working with Keyword Cloud. So when you are going to proceed with App Store optimization, try to gather as many keywords as possible connected with your application. And of course, here you may work as well with ASO tools, which have the functionality of some suggestions for your application. Of course, brainstorming and competitors analysis, where you may check the app title, app description of your competitors and get what keyword they use. But of course, it is forbidden just to copy what they actually create for their application. The next is localization, where you do not just translate the metadata you have, but you create a new keyword research and a new text metadata set and several iterations. So when you work with App Store optimization on a permanent basis, because I often hear that App Store optimization is considered as one-time process, and you just create the text, create the icon screenshot, and it is enough for a year ahead. But it is not true. It is needed to follow all the changes and all the trends on a permanent basis. And of course, you may use some additional tools to increase your app positions for the keywords with the aim to occupy top ranks and actually increase your app visibility on Google Play or App Store. So that's all. Thank you for your attention. It was a pleasure for me.
Thank you, Olena. I will ask for the poll if they have any questions. Sorusu olan var mı arkadaşlar? We don't have any questions. Thank you for your cooperation and joining us.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure for me.
Thank you.